What's up, everybody? It's your big bro Joey. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's having a blessed and wonderful day. I'm gonna hit y'all up with a collective reading right now. See what we need to know right now. See what we need to focus on. See what's coming up. Whatever, we're gonna freestyle and see what's coming up. Okay. So this is the Sage Oracle that I'm using. We're gonna start off with this. So let's see what we got going on for you guys. What do we need to know right now, please? What do we need to know right now? Maybe I'll use some tarot here as well. I don't know, shit. Let's see. Let's start us off with something. We got shadows. It says bring the dark to light. Okay. It looks like you guys... Okay, Spirit is saying like whatever you're trying to hide, whatever aspects of yourself that you're trying to hide, it's time for you to bring it out into the light. You know what I'm saying? This is doing that shadow work. It's finally, your Spirit is saying like, you know what, it's time for us to start like taking inventory of the things that we need to focus on and things that we need to work out amongst ourselves, okay? I didn't even have the audio going, but we're going to start it off, so the audio should kick in right about now. But yeah, you guys, it's like bring the dark to light. What is hidden beneath you? What parts of yourself that you've been like pushing under the rug that you need to focus on right now during this time? That's what the question the Spirit is asking right now, okay? Some of y'all it could do with your temper. Some of you guys could be harboring tempers from things that were done to you in the past, or situations that took place, disappointments that you went through that you could be holding on to. Like a lot of times when we sweep things under the rug and we don't properly deal with them and process them, it can show up in the form of anger and tempers and stuff like that, right? Spirit is saying temper your temper, right? And a way for you to temper this anger or this resentment that you might have that's coming up, y'all might be the pop-off kings and queens, you know? With the littlest of things. But Spirit is saying that, you know, you need to get down to the bottom of what's triggering these emotions within you so that you can heal from them and you can move on from them so that they're not triggering that way that could cause some of us to like black out. I'm hearing some of us might even go into blackout modes, you know, when we get triggered. But we go into blackout mode. You don't really think about what's going to happen. That's how I was when I was younger. When I was younger, I would go into blackout mode. And when I went into blackout mode, I would do whatever I wanted to do to you. And I wouldn't even think about, the consequences. Oh, you're going to go to jail for doing this. You're going to go da-da-da. I wouldn't care. Once I'm in blackout mode, I really checked out. My conscience checked out. My compassion checked out, you know? And I just went ham on whoever it was, you feel me? But now it's like in my older age, I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I separate myself and I know how to like know what situations to pull myself out of, and I know how to temper my anger better now, and that comes with growth. And I feel like that Spirit is saying that you guys that's what you need to focus on right now, because it is time for you to move on past those triggers. It's time for you to move on past those things that cause you to black out and that keep you stuck in that, right? It says judgment. Put everything on the table. Yeah, put everything on the table and don't worry about being judged, okay? Because that is who you are. And don't judge yourself as well, especially for the things that you may have done in the past. Because maybe I'm hearing some of you guys may have had situations or times to where you may have blacked out on somebody. You may have done something that you're not proud of. Some of y'all may have served jail time. You might have served time in juvie. You might have done all those things. You know what I'm saying? You may have hurt people. And this is stuff that you're not proud of today. You know, some of you guys, I'm hearing somebody out there may have cursed your own parents out, cursed your mom out or whatever, and then you feel sorry about it today. That's why Spirit is saying that whatever that triggered you, you need to dig deep down inside and get to the root of the issue. Okay, I'm hearing that you need to get to the root of the issue, and that is going to help you move forward in life. Okay, and so that way that you're not getting to this trigger to the point where you are just like hurting people and hurting people when you doing things that you don't really want to do. Okay, and it's like the Spirit is saying also don't judge yourself about what you've been through or the things that you've done in the past, because you only acted how you knew how to act at that time. Okay, as we get older, as we gain more life experience, as we mature, those things, the way that we react to things change. You feel me? Because I know I've done plenty of things, you know, that could have harmed people, that could have took their life from them. I've done plenty of things out of anger, like self-defense and stuff like that, you know. Because when I was younger, I was quiet and whatnot and reserved, and people would think that was like they're cute, or like, oh, he's quiet because he's weak. But it was actually the opposite. Like, I was far from weak. I was like a ticking time bomb. So when they came and they pushed that button, they try to bully me, I would just go psycho on them, and I wouldn't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really would not care like who was around. Like, I would pop up in front of the police, whatever. I really didn't care. But like I said, it's like, you never know a person's background. It's like, you should never be ashamed of the things that you've been through in the past, because those things help you get to where you are today. And the most important thing is that if you're growing, is that you're growing and you're evolving, and you're not stuck in those time frames as well. You know, you're not stuck in that mentality. Okay, it says unconditional love. You need to love without limitations. Spirit is telling you to love yourself. Okay, that regardless of what you've been through, regardless of the mistakes that you've made, I feel like I'm hearing that some of you guys have made mistakes in the past when it comes to your life choices. Okay, like when it comes to participating in certain activities, or when it comes to doing certain things to people. You may have done things in the past that you were not proud of. Okay, but Spirit is telling you that you need to, one step moving forward into healing yourself, is that you need to be soft, be kind, and be gentle to yourself. Okay, you need to have that unconditional love for yourself as well, just like you may have unconditional love for your kids, or for a pet, or for anybody else that you love in your life and that you want to protect and you want them to be happy. Spirit is saying that you need to have that unconditional love for yourself as well, because you deserve it as well. Okay, and I'm hearing that you guys have come a long way, and don't count yourself out, because just because you've done XYZ, like I'm telling y'all, just because you've done things, those things happen to you for a reason, right? They happen to you to teach you things and to put you in a place to where now you're able to teach other people, hey, don't do this, don't do that. You know, I've been through that. I've been through this already. And if you want to skip that lesson, do XYZ. You may be called to heal yourself so that you can help heal other people from these same things. This could come from, what am I trying to say? Like childhood issues and childhood wounds, right? It could come from being abandoned as a kid, you know? It could come from being abandoned in love relationships and connections and stuff like that. Or feeling like you don't belong, or feeling like, you know, you're not worthy, or that you don't have that love. Like some of you guys may not have received the proper affection from your parents while you were in those developmental stages when you were a kid, you know? But Spirit is saying that, yeah, that happened. Yeah, we're not trying to discount that it happened to you, but we're trying to get you to a place where you're not allowing that to dictate your future. You're not allowing that to dictate your presence or your future. You're not allowing that to hold you back. You are still evolving, right? Because when we let those things eat at us, eat at our self-esteem, and make us feel that we're not worthy because we did XYZ. Like, let's say that if you got a misdemeanor, all right? Or even if you caught a felony charge, that doesn't mean that you have to stay stuck within that environment, or that doesn't mean that you can't evolve and learn from your lesson and move forward in life. Okay, you don't have to be like staying stuck in a place where you beating yourself over and over, beating yourself up over and over, saying that, oh my God, I'll never be this, I'll never be that because I have a charge, or I have a misdemeanor charge, a felony charge. No, that does not define who you are. We have so many different life experiences that help us, grow, and help that determine little facets of who we are. Those single incidents don't determine who we are as a whole individual. Never think that, never believe that. because you're bigger than all of that. And that's what Spirit is trying to, the message that's trying to come out right now, that you're bigger than all that, right? Some of y'all need some tough love right now. For some of you guys, this message is coming to you as tough love right now. Spirit is saying, welcome the truth, even if it hurts, because you need to welcome in the truth, and you need to face the truth and stop avoiding it. It's time for you to, okay, how long you keep sweeping things under the rug and not dealing with them, and not dealing with those tough issues and those tough experiences that you went through, whether it was somebody else that did something to you, or whether it is that you were the one that did something to somebody else. I'm hearing that you have to deal with it sooner or later. The Spirit is saying it's best for you to deal with it sooner than later, so you can get it over with, so that you can continue living your life. Because I'm hearing that there's good things that's blossoming and coming up for you if you allow yourself to embark on this journey and work out these shadow aspects of yourself that you're not proud of, you know, stuff that triggers you into anger, and even dealing with that anger itself. Okay, your Spirit wants you to explore, right? Spirit wants you to explore and venture outside of your comfort zone. Some of you are you're comfortable in living your life like this, like sweeping shit under the rug. But Spirit is like, no, I need you to step outside of your comfort zone right now. And it is for a reason. Right now, we may not know what the bigger reason is, but we know that if you do it, if you embark on this journey and this path, it's going to be beneficial for you. Venture outside of your comfort zone. Like I said, this is not going to be comfortable for a lot of us in this group, because we may have found some sort of shelter, and we may have found some sort of serenity and peace of mind in living within a specific comfort zone, so that we don't have to deal with stuff, and we don't have to process it and own up to it, or even take accountability of it. But Spirit is like, no, I need you. We can't leave no stone unturned. I need you to work this out so that nobody else can use it against you. Right? These are triggers. That's what Spirit wants you to do. Spirit wants you guys to focus on what triggers you. Right? Focus on what triggers you, and so that you could process it, you could bring it up, have accountability, forgive yourself for the part that you played in it, forgive other people for the part that they played in it, and then you could process it so that nobody can use this against you going ahead in the future. You see how powerful that is? That's you also taking your power back from past events that no longer are within this reality right now that we live in. And that's another way that how the past can hold us back. And Spirit does not want you to be held back by the past, because I feel that you have a lot more life to live. You have a lot to learn within this life. You have a lot more to experience, but you can't really fully experience these things, and you cannot fully learn these what you're meant to learn if you are still stuck and chained to the past and whatever happened in the past. Okay, we got self-care. It says make yourself the priority. You guys definitely need to take care of yourself, okay? And that is with having unconditional love for yourself, knowing that nobody's perfect. You're not perfect. I'm not perfect. None of us are perfect. And you have to stop being so hard on yourself and stop beating yourself up to the point where you don't give yourself room to grow. You don't give yourself room to heal, because you're too busy judging your own self. And then God forbid somebody else comes in from the outside and they try to judge you too. You feel me? And that just makes things even worse. So I'm hearing that it's time for you to make yourself a priority. Take care of yourself. Do something nice for yourself. Hell, get a massage, go to the spa, get a fresh cut, get a new hairstyle, eat the right foods, meditate. You know what I'm saying? De-stress your life in whatever way that means to you. Exercise, take care of your body. Make yourself the priority. Because I'm hearing that some of us are not putting ourselves on a pedestal that we should put ourselves on, not giving ourselves the credit that we deserve or that we should have. It's time for you to see the beauty within yourself, okay? Regardless of whatever it is that you've been through, it is time for you to see the beauty within you. You have a lot to offer, and a lot of you guys don't know that, you know? You don't realize that you have so much to offer in this life, but you can't offer it and you can't get on the path because you're stuck in the past. You have to let go of the chains. I'm hearing release the chains of the past. Y'all see what we got here going on here? We have acceptance. Y'all need to accept yourself for who you are. It doesn't matter what shit you've been through in the past. It does not matter. Accept yourself for who you are. You did what you felt like you had to do at that time with the knowledge that you had at that time. Some of us made mistakes, but that's fine. But you need to accept yourself for all the flaws, all the good parts, all the bad parts. And know that that doesn't define who you are, and that you are moving forward in your life, and you can move forward and you can reinvent yourself, because you're not the same person that you were in the past. Every day that you live on this earth, you move forward, you excel, you transform into a new person. You know, that's what people don't realize. You're not stuck being that one-dimensional person. You are multifaceted, multi-dimensional people. And you grow and you learn. When you experience, you grow and you learn and you change, you evolve into somebody else, something else. You're not that same person who you were on day one. Just like even with the tarot, right? You start off with the Fool, and then you move to the Magician. You move on all the way down, you know? And you go all the way down to like the Emperor, Empress, stuff like that, you know? That shows evolution, you evolving, right? And we got stability. Spirit is saying if you work on yourself right now, you will bring and usher in more stability into your life, whether it is emotional stability, whether it's spiritual stability, whether it's a physical or financial stability. It all starts with you. It all starts with what's happening on the inside with you. So if your inside is chaotic, the outside is going to be chaotic. If your inside is stable, the outside is going to be stable. Things are going to align in a way to match what's on the inside, what you're vibing, what you're vibrating at, the frequency that you're vibrating at. Okay. I'm going to say that again. If you are vibrating at a chaotic frequency on the inside, your outside is going to reflect that as well. The things that happen around you is going to reflect that. The people who are drawn into your life and the circumstances that are drawn into your life is going to reflect that inner state that you are in. If you are vibing from a love place, love, self-love, you know, unconditional love for yourself, that is what's going to vibrate outside of you. It's that simple. But it starts with you, and nobody else can make you do that but you, you know? You're the star of this show. You're the captain of your ship. Nobody else can tell you what to do. Nobody else can make you feel this. Nobody else can make you feel anything unless you allow them to, you know? Let me give you a message from Ganesha before we close this out. We got 3 messages. Friends will help you get through. Yeah, you guys are not alone. Some of us here, we think we're alone. We think we don't have people who understand us, who are on our team, who are on our side. But you do. You have people in spirit, and you got people in the physical realms as well. You need to take advantage of the resources that you have around you. You need to ask for help, because there's help available for you. Your friends will help you get through this. Any challenges that you have in, they will help you get through it. So take advantage of that. You chose the wrong option. It's okay. You guys need to accept that somewhere down the line you chose the wrong option, and that is fine. There's nothing wrong with choosing the wrong options as long as you're learning from it and you're moving on from it. You can't say, well, I chose the wrong option, then you just stay in that one place. No, you gotta accept that you chose the wrong option, and so that you know not to choose that option again, and then you know how to let it go, release it, forgive yourself. Forgive anybody else that was involved with it, and you move forward, okay? Don't let, because you chose the wrong option, keep you stuck in a certain mindset that is not conducive for you excelling in life, you know, in whatever way. See what I said? You have learned your lesson, move forward. Spirit is saying, why are you staying stuck in the past? You need to accept what happened in the past, and then move your ass forward. Stop saying you've learned your lesson already. Move forward. That's what I'm getting heavy. Move forward. You've learned your lesson already. You do not have to stay stuck in the past with these things. You don't have to be ashamed of what happened in the past. You've learned your lessons. You did XYZ. You may have made a wrong choice, chose the wrong option, but that is okay as long as you learn from it. That's what life is all about. You learning from your mistakes, and you learning, and you moving forward, and you allowing that knowledge. You taking those lessons, you making that knowledge for you to move forward. And now you don't know. Now you know what not to do moving forward. Okay. And you're not that same person who you were before you entered into that lesson or whatever it was. Okay, you guys, that's what I got for you guys in this. So if you like the video, subscribe to the channel for more. And if this resonated with you, comment down in the comment section. Let me know how you feel about it. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Take care. Much love and light.